My name is Sylvia Liska-Durrell. The instruction in this video is based on the Keynote program on a laptop. I will be showing you how creating your own social media ads is not as hard as you may have thought. There are just 5 steps to the process. Start by opening Keynote on your computer. It will open to your opportunity to choose a theme. Click one with a white background. Now go to the bottom of the page and click Create. Your page will look like this, but because we are not creating a slide presentation today, we need to get rid of those copy blocks. So we will look to the right to where it says Change Master. Now when you click on Change Master, it will open up to this array of layouts. Just go to the bottom right and click on Blank. Now you have a blank page to work on. Go to the top of the page and click Shape. And find the square under Basic and click on it. The square drops in small. To make it larger, put your cursor on the lower right-hand dot and drag it out to create a bigger rectangle. This is the format that works the best for posting on Facebook, etc. If you want to have a background color, click on the rectangle and then go to the right to find the word Style on the top of the panel, and then find the word Fill below. Click on the black box to view the color choices. Find a color you like and click on it. Or to have a blank space, click No Fill at the very bottom. I chose this light turquoise. Now, if I want a border, I go back to the right under Style and find where it says No Border and click on the little down arrow. It shows Line, which I click on, and now I have a border. Now you have an empty box that you will build your ad in. To start adding words, go to the top of the page and click Text, and a very little text box will appear in your rectangle. When you click on it, you can type in the words you want for your headline. To change the font, click one of these little arrows you see here. A nice selection of typefaces will come up. Just pick the one you want. To make the type bigger, just click the little up arrow by the point size until the type is the size you want it. While you're there, you can make the words bold, italic, or underline by clicking on the symbols. Maybe you can see I increased the size of the Best Button Club to 34 point. And I also added 3 more text boxes in which I wrote, Join us for the February 11, 2023 meeting of, which I placed above the club name. I changed the typeface to Sign Painter, which I also used to write featuring Sylvia Durrell presenting. And finally, I added the location. I usually use a photo to attract a reader's eye to the ad, so I'm going to find the one I had taken earlier. I saved this photo I took of bone buttons onto my desktop. You can also look on the internet for photos and save them in a file you can easily access or onto your desktop. I'm going to click on it and drag it into my page. Obviously, it's too big to use like this. So I click on the photo and then holding the cursor down on the square dot on the top left, I drag the corners in on itself until it's a size that fits better. It is smaller, but I still can't fit it in with the type being centered like this. So I need to move the type. I do that by clicking on it and dragging it. To drag all of it at one time, hold down the Shift key after the first block and click the next block, and then the next 2. I dragged it to the left side of the rectangle, and now there is room for the photo. Well, then I decided to rotate the photo to make it look more of a diamond shape, which I think is more eye-catching. And we are done creating our ad. Our next step is to save it in a format that we can use on media pages. Going to the very top of the page, we click on File, then Export to, and then we click on Images. When this pops up, you can see where it says JPEG High Quality. Now you click on Next, and this will pop up. You will see where you can name it and decide where you want to save it. You can save it on your desktop for easy access when you are ready to post it on Facebook or other social media, or you can save it in a file folder. To get the ad the size you want, go to the file folder that you created and open it. Mine is on my desktop. It'll look something like this. You can see your ad in the folder, but you're not done yet. There's a lot of white space around your ad, so you have to get rid of it. It won't work well in your media post. Take your cursor and start drawing at the upper left-hand corner. Draw around your ad as close as you can. It will create a dotted shape around your ad. It doesn't have to be perfect, just snug. Now look under Tools at the top and find Crop. Click that and your ad goes back into your file on the desktop. And you're done. When you are ready to use the ad, just open the file and drag it into your post. Now that finishes my run-through of how to create a social media ad. Now there's time for you to work hands-on.